Prophet of Allah for 13 years in Mecca. Live this with me. 13 years in Mecca. Prosecuted, harmed, sworn at, spat at, had dust thrown in his face. They killed his companions. For what? For what? What crime did he do? What crime did he do? What? He looked at someone's sister? What? He didn't cough up his money at the end of the business transaction? What crime did he do? 13 years! They boycotted him and his family for 3 years. Sahaba said we were eating the leaves of the trees until our droppings became like the droppings of animals for 3 years. For what? What crime? They divorced his daughters. Sumayya radiallahu in front of the Prophet, publicly. I'm not telling you, Allah, you know what, that they started sending around a WhatsApp video about what. No. Publicly, live, in front of the Prophet and his companions, they grabbed Sumayya, a woman! They grabbed her publicly. They opened her legs in front of her husband and her son, and they rammed a spear into her private parts until they killed her. They exiled him from his land, Mecca. Exiled him for 18 months in Medina. 18 months he was crying. Why? Because he was missing the Kaaba so much. They stabbed his pregnant daughter. As a result, she lost her child. 8 or 6, a few months later, she ended up dying in Medina. He buried every one of his children while he was alive, except for Fatima. In Uhud, you know, it's one thing to go to war and kill. That's fine, he killed the man. In Uhud, they massacred the dead. His uncle Hamza, they cut his nose off, they cut his ears off, they ripped his liver out. Hind took a bite from his liver and spat it on the floor. Sahaba said when the Prophet of Allah seen Hamza, we never seen him cry like he cried when he seen his uncle Hamza. In narrations, he prayed janazah for his uncle 70 times. So much hurt and so much pain. For years. And then when Fatah Makkah came, and now he comes back victorious with an army of 10,000 companions, an army the which Arabia never seen in their lives. Men who at the drop of a word were happy to give their lives just to see him smile. He enters into the Haram of Mecca. 10,000 soldiers surrounding, and those people that harmed him for years and years and years, not Muslims. And I'm asking you to forgive your Muslim brother. God forbid I should ask you to forgive kafar. I'll be labeled on the payroll, scholar for $1. Wallahi, you mop the floor with me. So I'm not even going to dare to go down that road. God forbid we should follow the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No way, brother. He enters into the haram, 10,000 soldiers surrounding the haram. Those people that harmed him for years and years. Where are they going to go now, bro? Talk about the tables turning, huh? So he looks at them. He says to them, and what do you think I will do with you today? What do you think I will do today? They said, you're an honorable, generous person, the son of an honorable, generous person. The Prophet of Allah turns around and says to